Welcome back, everybody. Listen, one of the biggest fundraisers of the year is coming up, and you are invited. And I am talking about the 19th annual Summit Center Autism Walk, which is coming up this Saturday, April 28th. Dr. Stephen Anderson is the CEO at the Summit Center, and he's our guest this morning to tell us more about this event and Summit's mission. Good morning. We've been talking about this since they started, haven't we?
It's been a long time. I don't know how many years I've been on here, but a lot.
That's right.
Yeah.
This has been a steady date.
That's right.
And let me tell you how our community has responded. Your goal is quite high this year, but I think you're going to make it.
$325,000, and we had $225,000 we hope to raise online. We're already about $220,000.
Isn't that fantastic?
So we're very close now. Got a ways to go, and you can still register the walk, but you can donate, but we're not taking any more. Well, I guess we're not registering online anymore. We're just taking donations at this point.
How many folks do you think will be coming out?
Probably about 3,500.
That's
very
amazing.
likely. It's going to be a great day.
Since we've started this event, you've started this event at the Summit Center, we've learned a lot about autism.
We have. The numbers have changed a lot, and we're often talking about 1 in 68.
Yeah.
We sometimes debate whether that's a true change, but I think with better diagnostic practice, we have better tools. We've expanded the definition a little bit, and there's probably a little bit of diagnosis swapping from what we used to call mental retardation or intellectual disabilities to autism. Some people try to argue that maybe we overdiagnose now. I would argue that we were probably underdiagnosing before, and we're probably closer to the real number of kids that have a diagnosis of autism.
And one thing that we have learned is that early intervention is key for those who are diagnosed.
Yeah. If you think there's some issues with your son, what you want to look at or daughter is look at those issues around their communication first. Are they acquiring words? And by 16 months, most kids have a lot of words they're using. By 24 months, they're starting to combine those. But really look at the social communication part of it. Are they using those words to engage others? Are they using materials and words to get you to come to them and engage in some type of social interaction? Do you see the reciprocal interaction between facial expressions and imitation, those kinds of things? If you're not seeing those things, get in early, get a good diagnosis. Summit does provide diagnostic evaluations, and we're there to help if we can.
Oh, and you sure do. At the walk, let me tell you, coming up this weekend, it will be, of course, at the Summit Center, as it normally is, on Stall Road in Amherst. And you make this a lot of fun for the family. Special guests are coming in. Look at Spider-Man, he's coming back this year. Sabretooth, it's really a terrific time.
They're all there. There's music, those fun characters there. The walk is a little over 4 miles, but you can do a short walk. It's a circular path. You can turn around and go back whenever you're tired. But as you can see, thousands of people show up, and it's a lot of fun.
And we talked about early intervention, so I'm assuming that the money that is raised goes into all these programs.
It does. Actually, it goes from very young kids to our adult program. We've expanded into a young adult program as well, so we're seeding that as well. Our behavioral health services, we have a feeding disorder clinic. It's not uncommon for kids with autism to also have some struggles with eating, and so we're also addressing those issues as well. And then just some outpatient behavioral health we have for individuals with anxiety and obsessive compulsive behaviors and those types of things.
I take my hat off to you, because the more we learn about this disease, the more even the Summit Center changes to try to answer all those questions and get all that therapy out there.
Yeah, we keep growing. I think there's about 350 kids that show up for school every day, and there's still 70 kids on our waiting list. We cannot serve all the need, and this fundraiser is so critical for our operations to be able to serve more and more kids.
Dr. Anderson, best of luck this year.
Thank you.
I encourage everybody to go on out and take a walk for a really great cause. And if you'd like to know more, you can also go ahead and make a donation through summitwalk.org. Hundreds and hundreds of your friends will be out there for just a great cause, all going to the Summit Center here in Western New York.